Hey guys, so Creative Cooking here, and today I'm gonna make my first cooking video, and today we're making ham and potato soup with cheese twists on the side. So all the ingredients that you need for both of these recipes are 1 onion, 2 types of cheese, so there's Parmesan cheese and old cheddar cheese. You also need some butter, best to pick organic unsalted, but that's your personal preference. Potatoes, you only need 1, garlic powder, ham, and cornmeal. So this will all make it, and I will show you guys the steps for both of these recipes. Okay, so to start off, first what you want to do is preheat the oven to 400 for the cheese twists. Okay, next thing we're going to wash the potatoes. So I showed you 2 potatoes for the recipes. The smaller potato should work, but just to be safe, we'll be using the larger potato. So first thing, just gonna wash the potato. So we got washed potato, peel the onion, all that preparation stuff. Okay, so now as you see, most of the vegetables are diced. Next step is we're just going to pour 400 milliliters of water, and then we will combine all these vegetables and the ham into the water. So here's how it looks inside the pot. So I've just turned the stove on to about 7, which is a little bit over medium, and then you're just going to stir it so it's just mixed, and then you can leave it until it comes to a boil. So you just wait for this to for the water to start boiling, and then you can do your next step. Okay, so while you're making the first set in the big pot, the next step you're going to do is you're going to melt butter, milk, and flour into a separate. Specify you're going to need 40 milliliters of butter, 40 milliliters of flour, and 250 milliliters of milk. So keep checking every few minutes for the 10-minute timer, and I test tasted one of the potatoes. You just take it out and run it under cold water. And I've got right here is 15 milliliters, so 1 tablespoon of chicken broth. Just pour that in, and then you mix it all together. And as you see, the dairy part of the soup is also starting to bubble, so just make sure to keep stirring that constantly for about 4 to 5 minutes at about a little bit over medium heat. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add this mixture into this mixture. And as you see, this is how your soup should look. So that's how you make ham and potato soup. So next step is the cheese twists. So first thing you're going to do is in a medium bowl like this, you're going to combine flour, so 125 milliliters of flour, cornmeal, 15 milliliters, garlic powder, half a milliliter, paprika, half a milliliter also, and also half a milliliter of salt. This is what the dry ingredients should look like, and what you're going to do is you're just going to mix it all together. I'm just going to use a regular tablespoon. Since I don't use margarine in any of my recipes, I'm going to use butter, and since butter is a bit more tougher to smoothen out, I'm going to microwave it for 1 minute. So this is what your mixture should look like when you add 30 milliliters of butter into your mixture. As you see, the big pot of the ingredients has come to a boil, so then you set the timer for 10 minutes just like I did. Also, be sure to stir constantly, at least once every minute. You see, this is the portion of the soup that is the dairy portion. What you're going to do is you're just going to stir it as much as you can, and you have to keep it on about 7, a little bit over medium, until the butter is completely melted in the mixture. Next thing we want to do is add our cheeses. So the first thing I'm going to do is add 15 milliliters of Parmesan cheese into my mixture. And next thing you want to do is grate in 125 milliliters of this cheese. It can be any kind of cheese as long as it's whatever you prefer. You'd add Parmesan and you could add marble, but I chose cheddar. Next thing I did was add 40 milliliters of water so that the dough would begin to form. If you still have a lot of crumbs left, then you should add about 10 milliliters each time and try to form the dough with the littlest amount of water as you possibly can. So start with 40. So after you guys added the water, you should flatten it out, most likely on a cutting board. I just used my last cutting board, so I had to use the baking sheet that I'm going to use. So all you're going to do is flatten it out, probably like this, about ½ inch thick, and then you're going to cut it into strips about that big, just all along the way, and then you twist it. I'll show you the final look in 2 seconds. Here is the final look of the before baked cheese twists. So what you're going to do now is bake it for about 10 minutes or before it is golden brown. That is the best time to take it out. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys will make this recipe. I apologize for the looks of the camera a little bit because my tripod's lost, and once I find it, the videos will look a lot better. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys can give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos. All the funding that I could get from the subscribers will go to making these videos look a lot better. So thanks for watching.